Hey everybody. All right, so we're going to continue with our phonemic awareness drills, and we're going to work on phoneme segmentation. We're going to then do phoneme blending, and then we're going to do some rhyming. All right, so again, going in that order of advanced phonemic awareness, moving from the more simple phonemic awareness drills to the more complex or the more advanced. My first video we did the phoneme replication and phoneme isolation. So right now we're going to move to phoneme segmentation. Now, it is very important again that we make sure we have set up those procedures with our students so they know when you're talking and when they're cued to respond to you, okay? Within phoneme segmentation, we are breaking up words into their specific sounds. So it's really important that we show our kids how to do this and what procedures we're going to put in place to show this this step by step. So for example, when I'm working with students and I want to teach them how to break up sounds, I'm going to teach them how to put up one finger per sound as we're working with the word, and how to come back with a full fist going across my body and saying the full word, the completed word. So we're going to practice this and make sure that they understand this routine or this procedure within this drill itself. As the teacher, it is crucial that I remember that my students need to see me producing these words and these sounds in a left to right format because we want our students to always practice reading from left to right. So when we're doing drills and we need them to watch us with regards to putting those sounds together, or even blending sounds, which we'll do in a minute, we need to make sure that the teacher is modeling that from left to right. So it's important for the teacher to use their left hand when doing the segmenting and the blending drills so that the student is seeing that word being segmented or built from that left to right direction. Okay, so with segmenting, it could look a little bit like this, all right? So teacher says, say wig. Student responds, wig. Teacher says, say wig. Student responds, wig. Teacher says, say the sounds in wig. Again, I'm going to wait for that processing time. Student then responds, wig. What word? Wig. Okay, so the teacher can also prompt that what word moment to make sure that if the student doesn't automatically come back and say the word, you're prompted to do so. So again, let's do this one more time just to make sure we've got it. We'll use a different word. Let's use the word bat this time. Okay, so teacher says, say bat, bat. Say bat, bat. Say the sounds in bat. Student responds, b. At. What word? Bat. Okay, so that's segmenting sounds. Again, you can use this drill on any word, words with digraphs, blends, it doesn't matter. You can also use it on multisyllabic words, those words with more than one syllable. You can break up words into their syllable parts and just segment one syllable at a time and then come back and put those syllables together. So there's a lot of flexibility within working with phoneme segmentation. Again, you're looking for that sound production and trying to retrain the brain to put sounds together in order to say the word completely. Okay? Moving on from phoneme segmentation, we then would look at phoneme blending. Now, this is the only drill that you don't start with telling them the targeted word that you're working with. Our goal here is for the student to hear sounds and be able to blend those sounds together in order to give you that targeted word. So this one has a little bit different procedure that you're going to want to make sure that you set up with your students. Again, it's a listening and repeating procedure. So in the past when I've taught this with students, when I say listen, I would point to my ear. If I said repeat, I would point to my mouth. So it may look a little bit like this, okay? Listen and repeat. Listen and repeat. And the students know when I'm doing that, it's their cue that they need to listen and repeat what I'm getting ready to show them and say, okay? So let's try this. Teacher says, listen and repeat. Listen and repeat. Ig. Student responds. Ig. Teacher says, what word? Student says, wig. Okay, let's try that with a different word. Let's use the word chat. Okay, so listen and repeat, even though you didn't know that word because I hadn't told you that word. Listen and repeat, listen and repeat. Ch, at. Your turn. Ch, at. What word? Chat. Okay, so again, the teacher is doing listen and repeat, giving the sounds, and the student repeats those sounds and then tells you that full word that you have targeted. Again, you can do this with any word as well. You can break it up into those multisyllabic words as well, doing one syllable at a time, and then putting those two syllables together for that complete word too. Another phonemic awareness drill that you can work on is rhyming, and sometimes this one's really tough for some of our students that have a hard time hearing that sound at the end of words and pairing it with something that sounds the same. So we want to talk to students about rhyming and what that means, where our target is when we rhyme, do rhyming words and things of that nature. And again, this one's really simple too in the fact that the teacher's giving a word, asking for a rhyming word for that word. All right, so it may look something like this. Teacher says, say cat. Student responds, cat. Say cat. Student responds, cat. Teacher says, say a word that rhymes with cat. And again, I'm going to wait for that processing time. When I drop my arm, students are then going to give me that word that they think rhymes with cat. Another way to think about this though and work with this, if you have a larger group of students, you may want to point to students one at a time for them to give you their word that they're thinking of instead of hearing a bunch of words coming at you all at once. Another thought on the whole rhyming aspect too, be careful with what word you choose to work with. Make sure that you can see appropriate words being produced from your students. So really monitor that and be actively aware of that as well. So that is working with, so we just did rhyming, blending, and segmenting in this video. So hopefully that has helped you a little bit and given you some more clarification and ideas to work with phonemic awareness in your classrooms. I have one more video coming and we're going to do continue with more of these phonemic awareness drills as we advance through them, okay? Thanks so much, guys. Take care.